Greetings and welcome to Pinball Help. Mike here. This, I believe, may be part 3 of my Frogger restoration video where I'm working on this Frogger game. And as you can see, I have the monitor in and I have it connected. Let me show you what I did with this. So these are the original connectors going to the CRT monitor, and they terminated in a little 6-point dot 1/100th of an inch plug, and I have rewired it to a 156 over here, and I'll show you my situation here. So you've got RGB, ground, and then this V and HLC. Those are the extra 5th wire, and I just doubled it across both of them like that. And that works fine in this. And this is a standard composite video sync setup here, where you have your RGB, your ground, and then your composite sync is fed to these other two. And then I don't even need to mess with this stuff on the other side. That's for a different input. And so that's it, and it basically works. And let's take a look at it. I'll fire it up over here, and we'll go around. I still have this ugly thing on the thing I got to scrape off, but there it is, and it works nicely. I'm gonna have to blacken out this little bottom part here, but other than that, I think it's gonna fit nicely. Let me show you how I mounted this. So I found some 1x3 studs, and if you look under here, you'll see there's one at the top and one at the bottom. I had to notch out a little bit of this right here so that the stud would slide in, but I basically just centered these 23.5 inches and then centered them on the thing with about, you know, 1/4 of an inch or a little bit more on each side that I could move them. So if I needed to move the monitor laterally, and I measured it so that I could get as close to this as possible. And so it just slips right in, really. It just slips right in. These 1x3 studs worked really well, and I just cut them off at 23.5 inches and then notched that out, centered them on the stand, and then just slid the thing on in. And you can see that it's centered pretty nicely. I'm going to cover that little bottom part, but I think I like it. I think it's going to work. I thought I might need to do a lot more adjustment. I've got a little wood that I'm patching right there that was coming to splintering, but it turned out pretty nice. Very easy to mount. Now I could take this bezel and put it over it if I wanted to. It's really filthy right now. I may clean it, just throw it over just to see what it looks like. I still think I have the plastic, I still have the plastic cover on this, so I'll need to take this off right here. It'll probably look even nicer. And there it is. I mean, if you wanted to, you could paint these pieces of wood black. I think they're going to be obscured. I'll put some electrical tape around the top and the bottom so you can't see that. All you see is the screen. Now I can also use the controls on the back of the monitor to center the thing, but I centered it in the middle of the image while it was outside of the game. And then we'll just tuck this thing back here. I think there was some, like a thumbtack holding it in, so I'll have to put that back. And I'm going to clean it all up. And it just slides right in, and turned out pretty darn nice. I thought maybe I'd have a lot more finagling to do, but nope. This works really well. At least that's one thing it's relatively easy to do with this game, is to retrofit it with this LCD. And it doesn't look bad. Let me shut the lights off, and let's see how it looks. I think it looks, aside from this ugly, somebody stuck a beer label there. Can you believe that? That's going to take a little bit, but it looks really good. You know, I mean, and I think it looks, I mean, it obviously doesn't have a curve like the CRT, but this looks a lot better if you ask me. I think it's going to look really good, especially when it's cleaned up. It's filthy right now. You just look at It's really filthy. I kind of like to get things working before I clean them up. Usually if I clean something up, then I have a hard time getting it working. So that's where I'm superstitious. So there you have it. Our Frogger is working. I guess I'll work on this the incandescent bulb up there for the marquee. And then we'll have this thing basically done. So thanks everybody for watching, and as always, be sure to subscribe, and until next time, catch you later.